Alright, right now I have no water in the sink, and let me show you how to add a water supply to your van. Okay, what I have here is a custom made tank. I had to order it specifically to fit under the chassis of the van, because you want to make it look like it's not even there. So this is where the chassis goes. This is the Seaflow professional grade water pump. It's a 12-volt pump, and it's 1.0 gallon per minute. It's pretty good enough. Usually people use this pump for RVs and boats. It doesn't consume a lot of your battery use because it's very small, very low volts. And of course you have to have a pressure tank. This is the pressure tank. I got the SureFlow. The model number is 182/200. If you don't get a pressure tank, what's going to happen is your pump is going to be occasionally cycling, going like tick, 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 tick. You don't want that, because then you're going to waste battery and you're going to waste the life of the pump. And of course, a sediment filter is more like this is a particle filter, and the particle filter, any pieces of plastic or anything that is in the tank, if you have any, this is going to catch it before going to the pump and ruining your pump. So this is a must. You got to have a little sediment filter or a particle filter to prevent your pump from damaging. And this is how I fill up my tank. This plug right here is under the van, and all I got to do is just connect my hose here, fill up the tank. Once the tank is filled, this vent right here, this vent hose, it's gonna throw water out, and I'm gonna know my tank is full. This is a vent. You must have a vent, because if you don't have a vent, there's no water gonna be able to come in. There's too much pressure inside of air. So this vent goes through the chassis up like this. Not like this. It's gonna be up this way. That way no water spills out of the vent, and the vent hose is right up here. It's not way down here, so it doesn't siphon the water out. So the water comes in to the tank, vents out the air, then the pump would suck the water in through the particle filter through here, send it to the pressure tank, and send it straight up to the kitchen sink. Let me show you where it goes. Well, I'm gonna put the tank right where the driver's side is. What you see in this side here, there's plenty of room right here to add whatever size water tank you want. But in my case, this is where it's going to be resting. The side of the tank, right in here with some rivets, that's where the bracket is going to go. Side, and from the other side. And the vent, like I showed you, the vent is going to go right through this hole, coming out the other side here. So whenever you fill the tank and it's overflowing, it's going to spill to the ground. With a jack, I'm going to hold the tank in place so I can install the rivets. Remember about the vent? The vent needs to go right through here, through those two holes. Bring it out, and now the tank will be raised. Okay, now I pull the vent hose a little bit more. Alright, it's perfect right there. I got all my rivets lined up right there. The tank fits perfect on the side. And on this side it's very snug, and you still got about, we'll say about an inch from the water tank and the diesel tank. Alright, so this is lined up, and let me show you the other side. Okay, the other side is also lined up. I can get to the rivets here really good with 3 in each side. And as you see here, it's very close to the walls here. It's like 1/4 of an inch separated, and it's about an inch on this side too of the diesel tank. And it cannot be seen from the van at all. It's hidden right under it. And that's a 6-gallon water tank. It fits there perfect. Like I said, you can put a bigger tank if you like. I like the 6-gallon because I don't like to carry a lot of weight on my Sprinter. I can always refill. Now that I got 4 rivets, one here, and 2 on the other side, I'm gonna just install the last 8 rivets. Alright, all the rivets are done from both sides. Power for the pump. I got a 12-volt cable here. This is gonna be the water line. There. And this water line is reinforced by steel, so it doesn't puncture. And this is my 12-volt cable that I need to also put through here. Okay, now that I got my 12-volt cable and water source, I'm gonna go downstairs. Okay, I got my 12-volt cable here and my water line. Before I connect it, I want to make sure that it's working, so I want to use the battery. Alright, it's working. And this is the water line here, pressure water line. This black stuff is only the tar insulation that I put up to protect the metal in the van. Alright, water's already connected, and also the 12 volts. Now I just need to secure this up here. I want to put another wire here, that way this hose is very secure. I like to use copper because copper does not corrode under the van. And I want to secure the wire right here with a zip tie. Everything is secure. This hose here, this one here is very secure, and 12-volt wire is very secure. Now the only thing I'm missing here is going to be some insulation, and I like to use this pipe insulation, which is very good for heat. I like this insulation because it's waterproof. Got the insulation on both of the holes. Everything is secure. All I gotta do is connect it to the battery source and fill the tank. Disconnect here. All you have to do is just hold it in place right here. That's it. The tank already has water, and what I gotta do is gotta press this button right here. You can hear the pump priming. Have water this way or this way. See, that's the exit of the water right there. Working perfect. You can hear the pump priming. So as soon as you turn it on, it loses pressure, so it turns on. Then you just, once you close it, it shuts off by itself. It's automatic. That's why the pressure tank is very important. That way it does not cycle. It stops where it needs to stop, and it doesn't continue making that noise. Perfect. And this is, I always disconnect it when I'm not in use for a long time. Just shut it off. That's it. That's how I get my water on my Sprinter. I'll keep you guys updated with my new videos on my Sprinter conversion. Thanks for watching.